Assalamu alaikum students, and good morning. Many of you have traveled to different places, and you have played different video games and eaten different types of foods, and you have been shopping in different types of stores. In order to do this, you will tell someone later on about your experiences, and when you do so, they will ask you for a comparison. To compare these different experiences, you will have to use the comparative forms of the adjectives that you would use to describe these places. You can easily describe one shopping center as being nice, but if you were asked about your opinion between two shopping centers, then you will use the comparatives and even the superlatives at some points. Today, I'm going to give you several examples of the comparatives and the superlatives. If you hear me use the letters ER at the end of an adjective, that is the comparative form. And if you hear me use the EST suffix, that is the superlative form. If you hear me use the word more in front of the adjective, then that is also the comparative for an irregular adjective. And if you hear me use most in front of an adjective, that is the superlative form for an irregular adjective. Some adjectives do not change by themselves, and you must add more or most to them. One example will be where I have traveled and where I have lived. I was born in Louisiana. I have traveled to San Francisco, Odessa, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, Charleston, South Carolina, Houston, Texas, Tupelo, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, even Khafji, Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia, Riyadh in Saudi. I have traveled to Jeddah briefly in Saudi. I have traveled to Muscat, Oman, and to Casablanca. So to compare these cities, you'll see the example now. The hottest city in which I've been has been RR. The most humid city in which I've been, most humid, has been Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and New Orleans, Louisiana. These two are equally as humid as the other. One is just as humid as the other. The most advanced city to which I've been has been Muscat. The best educated and most peaceful city to which I've been has been Muscat. The safest city has been Muscat. The second safest city to which I've been has been RR. Another example I can give you is that RR is as safe as Muscat, but Baton Rouge is more dangerous than either one of them. Baton Rouge is safer than New Orleans, but Muscat and RR are equally as safe as the others. Now, let's talk about you. You buy video games. You play video games sometimes. Please tell me in a complete sentence in English which video game is the best. Okay. All right. You said which one is the best. Now, please tell me in English your two least your two least favorite video games. Okay, now between those two, which one is worse than the other one? All right, now please tell me your three favorite video games in a sentence. I'm sorry, just to make sure I heard you right, did you say Black Ops? Okay, all right. Now, please tell me in a complete sentence which one is your favorite, and then tell me after that, between the two remaining, which one is better than the other one. Excellent. Okay. Now, please write a brief paragraph explaining why your favorite video game is your favorite and why your least favorite video game is your least favorite. And your professor will be helping you with that soon enough. All right. Assalamu alaikum and good morning.